Hello there, this is Shadow Ranger back with another video. Today I want to talk about uh, the tag team situation in the WWE. I'm talking about this topic because one of the wrestling websites I like to go to has had several articles posted about the WWE tag team division and ways to bring it back and save it and make it good again. And I want to talk about what wrestling fans and the IWC in general can do to get the WWE to put more focus on the tag team division and bring it back. Yeah, we really don't need to talk about putting together who should be put together as teams. WWE can do that themselves. I mean, they've done it before. There's no lack of talent. I mean, whoever the WWE doesn't have, they can get. So that's not really a question. So I don't really feel I need to talk about, who they can go out and get and who would be a good to put together. They're good. They're smart enough to do that themselves. We know they are. But it's about them wanting to put focus on it. And there is one thing that the IWC can do. The fans, the wrestling websites, the wrestling radio shows, something they can do that would encourage the WWE to start putting more focus on the tag team division. And many people know what it is. It is going to sound cliche when I say it, but I have historical precedent to back it up. If you want WWE to put more focus on the tag team division and make the tag team division great again, you need to support TNA and their tag team division. I know some of you are gonna groan when I say that, and you know it. I know some of you are gonna say it's cliched, but there is historical precedent to this, and that is the old saying that competition, spurs creativity. Competition makes business better, and we saw that with the Divas. Over the past year and a half, the WWE has taken several steps to make the Divas division way more interesting. It stopped being just a tits and ass show. They started pushing the Divas who were better wrestlers. They started taking the Divas more seriously. They unified the Divas titles like they needed to. They started giving the Divas characters and putting them in storylines and really pushing them more. And a lot of it is well known that a lot of it had to do with the praise that the TNA Knockouts got. Everybody was praising the TNA Knockouts. Even people who hate TNA were talking about how good the Knockouts were, and it's well known that kind of got under the skin of some of the people at WWE, and that was one of the main reasons that they put more effort into making the Divas better. The Knockouts were the one area where many people agreed, and if you really ask them, if you look at the Knockouts of 2007, 2008, and 2009, it was the one area where many people believe that TNA made the WWE look second rate, and they didn't like that. The WWE got off their asses and they started making the Divas better, and they have been making the Divas division a lot better over the past year, and they're continuing to make it better. And the same thing will work for the tag team division. I'm a TNA fan, but I know a lot of people aren't, and I've heard lots of people who hate TNA say that the tag team division is the only reason that they watch. I've heard many people say that the tag team is the one good thing about TNA. I mean, this is for people who hate TNA. I mean, even people who hate TNA will talk about how good the tag team division is. And I think that, more than anything, will get the WWE to put more emphasis on their tag team division and their tag team titles. Start praising TNA. Start praising their tag team division. If the IWC and all the websites and the YouTubers and the wrestling analysts and the pundits and the radio shows were constantly on their show talking about how good the tag team scene is in TNA, WWE would amp theirs up. It happened with the women. It'll work with the tag teams. Again, I know it's a little cliche, but it is the most effective thing that the IWC can do to encourage WWE to start improving their tag team division. So that's what I'll say to you. Those of you who want the WWE tag team division, tag team scene to improve, start praising the TNA tag teams more. Alright, so this is only about a 5-minute video. Those are just a few thoughts on it. Yeah, I think I've made my point very clear on this one. So, this is Shadow Ranger. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.